Hi, thank you for watching us here at Tax Talk UK. We've been asked to explain how benefit in kind works for company cars. And before we move on to that, if I could just ask you please to take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll easily be able to refer back to this information if you need to, as well as finding information on a whole range of other topics that we have available. And if you want to be notified when we upload new information, then you should also turn on the notifications. Thank you. So back to company cars then. So this is applicable to all employees. So if you are trading as a limited company and you are an employee of your company and you have a company car, that will apply to you equally. It will apply to employees who are employed and have a company car. So we were asked to explain what does it mean? How do you get taxed on a car? So if you think your salary that you receive from either from your employer or from yourself as an employer, if you're a limited company, the income that you earn, it's cash, it's money, well, not physical cash, but it's actual money. There's actual a monetary value that can be added to that. So it's really easy from your salary to work out when you get paid how much tax and national insurance that should be deducted from it. And this is the same for some other benefits. For example, if your employer pays for medical insurance for you, it's an actual monetary amount that they're paying. So it's easy to distinguish the benefit and the actual value that you're getting, which is what is also known as the benefit in kind. If you have a company car, then that's not so easy to, you're not being given a monetary thing. You have access to something that you have some value from it. So this is where we get to how HMRC decide what is the monetary value. So what happens is your company car details are all used for HMRC to apply all of their calculations, and they will then say the monetary value that they consider that you having the use of that car has the actual value of the benefit that you've had from it. And that, although you're not given that monetary value, it is added to your income and taxed and subject to national insurance, the same as the salary that you receive, and the same as any other benefits in kind. So I'm just going to switch over to just quickly show you the calculator. So here you can see, and in the description, I will pop the link to this calculator, and you can see that you just need to enter the details for your individual car and when it was available from, and then you'll need sort of information such as the list price and the date it was registered, the fuel type, and also another important aspect is your employer paying for your private fuel as well, because then you will also be receiving a personal benefit from that. So you put all the information in the calculator, and although some of the information as a car owner you may not know to hand, there are a lot of sites that you can find, for example, the list price of the car. But you probably will have this information because your employer will have needed to have the information in order to be able to notify HMRC that you are having access to a company car. So you should be able to have that information, and at the end of the tax year, they will give you a form for your benefits in kind. Your employer will give you a form, and that will have all of the details on. So this is just a way of you being able to double check that your tax is correct, and that the cash benefit, cash equivalent, is what is known, what is the name that's given to the actual monetary value that HMRC are putting on that use of the company car. And then you should find that added to your tax code. If it isn't added to your tax code, then it's best to flag this up. You may think, oh, that's great, I'm not getting taxed on my company car. But at the end of the tax year, your employer will submit a form to HMRC to tell them what car you've had and how long you've had it for throughout the tax year, and whether you've had fuel. And at that point, HMRC will correct the record. So if you find that you're not being taxed for your company car, then definitely it would be advisable to flag that up, and not just hope that you won't get taxed, because you absolutely will in the long run. So I hope that that helps to explain how that works, and how the fact that even though you're not being given a monetary valued thing, how it's works for your benefit in kind to be calculated, and what you're actually taxed on. So again, thank you for the questions. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to know the things that you want us to answer for you. Thank you very much for watching, and just a reminder, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Goodbye.